yeah, we bring the heat. It's your time to speak, or yeah, take your seat. Become eligible, become eligible. Hey.
Welcome to Become Eligible podcast, where we talk about the highs, the lows, and everything in between on your journey to becoming eligible mentally, emotionally, professionally, and spiritually. My good name is Kimani Sauce. That's Kimanisauce. And smell is a potent wizard that transports you across thousands of miles and all the years that you have lived. Helen Keller's wise words remind us that scent is more than just fragrance. It's memory, presence, and identity. There is something profound about powerful scents. It's invisible, yet unforgettable. It can spark memories from decades ago or shape someone's first impression of you in an instant. Scent doesn't just accompany us, it introduces us. It lingers after we leave and speaks when we say nothing at all. Smelling good isn't just a luxury, it is part of your eligibility. In today's episode, we explore how personal scent contributes to your presence, both professionally and personally. We'll unpack how the right fragrance can elevate your confidence, define your personal brand, and even influence how others perceive and remember you. Before we dive in, make sure to follow me on social media, that is Instagram and TikTok at Become Eligible Podcast, and my personal social media account at Kimani Sauce. If you have any thoughts, feedback, or your own scent secrets you want to share, I'd love to hear them. Just message me on WhatsApp on the following number 0700573437. Plug in your headphones, ongeza volume, and catch this and other episodes on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or whichever place you get your podcasts from. That being said, in studio with me today is Simon Major, someone I deeply respect and consider not just a scent expert, but a passionate curator of fragrances. Major doesn't just speak about perfumes. He understands scent as a language, one that speaks before you do and lingers long after you've left the room. Simon Major, karibu sana kwa podcast.
An introduction.
I know, right? Unafikiri nilikuwa natetemeka because I know it was that heavy. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Asante sana.
Can you give us a brief introduction about yourself? When nani?
My name is Major Simon.
Yes.
I'm a pastor.
Nice.
I'm a businessman. I love doing business. I'm an author. I never thought that I will ever say that I'm an author.
You are an author?
I'm an author. I've done 2 books.
Nice.
Currently doing the 3rd book. The first book is Come Up Hither. The second book is The Last of the Last Days. It's an eschatological book.
Okay.
Highlighting where we are in God's calendar. Currently it's under publishers, under the review also of our bishops.
Nice.
And my seniors.
Very nice.
I'm also a communication strategy person.
Oh, wow.
In one of the commissions, you know where I work.
Yes. Yes, please.
And also I'm a lead photography person in my local church.
Nice.
A job that I love doing. I lead also a group of young photographers who are passionate about, capturing special moments and services. Yeah, that's what I do.
Talking about your books, are they out? Because you said you have 3.
I have 2. I am currently working on my 3rd. It's called Walking in the Prophetic. My first 2, my bishops are currently reviewing it.
Okay.
Which is also under publishers.
Nice.
So hopefully maybe after a month we'll be launching them, and I'm excited for that.
I'm also excited. I can't wait to
I never
have you
thought
then
that we'll ever do a book.
But now, kwa your book in heaven, let me say that imeandikwa pia Simon Major is an author. That's so good. I'm so proud of you. Yes, congratulations on your 3 books, even before they come out. I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Now, I wonder, you are a pastor.
Yes.
Story in a sense ilianzia wapi, because you're one person, just as I've said in my intro, you're one person that I know you speak scent language. When it comes to scents, you're number 1.
Yes.
This passion ilitoka wapi?
As you've said in your introduction, that scents, they invoke a memory. So the one thing that made me love scents
Yeah.
is my connection with my dad.
Okay.
When I was growing up, my dad used to have this OG scent called Brute.
I know Brute.
You know
I've
Brute?
used Brute. Kwanza my mom,
Yeah.
shout out to my mama. Yeye ndo aliniambia I need to use Brute because alisikia her boss aki smell Brute akaniambia you need to try this out.
Yes. When I was a kid, that was my dad's signature fragrance.
Ilikuwa the dio ama ilikuwa
No, he had two. He had the dio and the cologne.
Oh my god, mimi nilitumia dio pekee.
Father alikuanga amejiamini na sense. So from that time is when I was like, you know what, I am curious. So little by little I started, buying. Sasa hizi za kupima, hizi
za sindano.
And then from there now I graduated. From now these other scents.
Nice.
Yes.
One thing I'd want to know is why is scent such a powerful tool in shaping first impressions? Because I believe first impressions win a matter a lot. Because one thing, we focus more on how we look and forget how we smell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sense, let me now go a little bit technical.
Yes.
Sense is connected to a part of the brain called the limbic.
Limbic.
Yes.
Okay.
It is where the memories, emotions, and behavior are stored.
Yes.
Then there's another part where now it's language and communication. But the limbic area is where now emotions, memory, and behavior are stored. Now, sense is directly connected, or your sense of smell is directly connected to that part of the brain. That's why maybe you will smell something, and after maybe 20 years later, you smell that, and then it will take you back.
Okay.
And you're like, I know that smell. I know. I can't pinpoint it. So the moment you smell something like that, the moment you invoke sense, it reminds you, or it catapults you into memory, into behavior. It will affect your mood. It will affect how you relate with others. It will even affect other people that are around you. Yeah,
that's nice. So my biggest concern is, why is that such an important impression, first time impression for any person? Because someone like me, most of my friends know I can't step out kama sijapiga nguo pasi, because that matters a lot.
Yes.
So when it comes to sense, why do you think it's such an important tool?
Number one, your scent introduces you before you even speak.
Yes, very true.
It will enter into the room even before you enter. And when you leave, your scent will remain there.
Yes.
So it is extremely important. People will remember you. I remember I was in a particular meeting. It was in a wedding, sorry.
Yeah.
And there's someone who really wanted to know me and to talk to me simply because of my scent and how I smelled. He was like, I don't know the name, but there's that young man who was smelling like pineapple. I want to meet him. So yeah, it is. I normally take it as a wardrobe. The way I wouldn't, as you said, I wouldn't go out without wearing a scent.
Yes.
Part of my wardrobe.
That's so good. That's so good. Actually, one thing about scents, I've come to notice that scents is a confidence booster nowadays.
Exactly. I completely agree.
I don't know if at home you agree with me, but gone are the days that people used to say mwanaume ni sweat. Because that's one thing over time I've come to disagree with.
Yes.
Because how you smell and how you dress is going to really matter how I'm going to address you.
Yes.
Because like, this is a story I had. Phil director.
Yes.
Phil alisema that he got a multi-million contract deal, Mnet, I think Mnet, just because of the scent he was wearing. Yes. He was wearing Tom Ford. Wow. So mkini Tom Ford gani, but that person said, the fact that you are smelling this expensive, I can trust you with my money.
Yeah, there are certain notes in scents. Maybe, for example, I have a few here. Maybe lavender or mint. They invoke that feeling of, this is a serious man. Or maybe grapefruit, it will invoke, professionalism.
Really?
Yes. So the moment you enter into a room.
So you said lavender invokes?
lavender invokes a feeling of, professionalism,
Nice.
seriousness. It's a fresh scent. It's also a cooling effect. For example, when you are feeling anxious, you can buy those, what is it called? Essential oils for lavender, and then, you put it in a candle or in a diffuser, it will relax you. So the power of scents are very, very important.
Wow.
There are scents that if I am going in an important meeting,
yes,
maybe I'm going with my boss in a boardroom, taking pictures, doing communications.
Yes.
There are certain scents that I will definitely go for.
You've mentioned something about lavender. And at home, I want you to know that I told Major that we are going to have this episode. And he asked me, Nilete, how many scents? Mimi nikamwambia only 5. I only wanted to display 5 cents here. And mind you, Major brought 50 cents. 50 different cents. Wow. Talking about lavender, from this collection here, mumesema something that brings professionalism into the air. Kuna eni yenye iko hapa yenye.
Yes, there's a lavender scent here. This is called Cuff. Cuff.
Yes.
It is a lavender scent, a very fresh scent, marine-like scent. I don't know, you can.
I can smell it. I love smelling nice. Oh yes.
You can smell the lavender.
Yes.
And it's a very long-lasting scent.
It's really fresh. Inanikumbusha my personal favorite, Mahir Legacy by Latafa. I love Mahir Legacy. Actually, I bought Mahir Legacy, and that's the only fragrance yenye mimi na my mom sote tulikuwa tunaipigania. There's Mahir Legacy and Kamrakawa. But for this one is giving me Mahir Legacy vibes.
Mahir Legacy. Also another scent, another note that invokes that sense of professionalism is a vetiver scent.
Huh?
A vetiver scent.
A vetiver scent.
Yes. A vetiver is a type of, it's like a grass-like scent or like a haystack scent.
Yes.
Yeah, that oil is crushed from it.
Okay.
So it's a quite woody scent. It is a dirty, not dirty in a good way.
Okay.
It is a very masculine scent.
Okay.
But a very fresh scent.
You said something about notes.
Yeah.
Ebu take us back because I'm aware that in perfumes there is top note, there is base note, kuna middle note.
Yes, there is a top note, the middle note, and the base note. Okay,
well, which is which, and can you explain it to us?
So the top note is the lighter notes. There's a combination of 3 levels of notes in a perfume or in a fragrance. There's the top note, the middle note, and the base note.
Yes.
The top note are the lighter scents, the fresher scents, like the bergamot, the lemon, the grapefruit, the lavender. When you smell, that's the first scent or the first smell that you will smell.
Okay.
And then maybe they don't last that long. Maybe after like maybe 15 minutes, now it transitions now to the second, the middle notes. The middle notes now, they are not that heavy.
Yes.
But they will last pretty much long, about 3 hours, depending on what kind of notes they are in that fragrance. And then the base notes is the one that now carries the fragrance. So the thicker the base notes are like, tobacco, vanilla, wood, the woody kind of scents. They are the ones that, carry the fragrance. So after maybe 6 hours,
yes,
the top notes itakuwa imeenda, so middle notes, but the base notes will be the one that carries the fragrance.
Okay, nice. So when choosing a perfume ama any fragrance, unafaa kufocus more on the notes ama because I'm aware there is perfumes for different occasions.
Yes.
So when choosing, do you consider the notes, then the occasion, ama the occasion first, then the notes? Yenye itaisha haraka.
I think you consider both. There are situations whereby you will need a scent, maybe for a particular meeting. So you will need the lighter scents as a situation whereby maybe a meeting won't be that long. It will be maybe an hour, 2 hours. You'll need to meet someone. You will want to smell, fresh.
Yeah.
So you won't be, too intentional about the base notes. And then there are those scents whereby the base notes are very attractive.
Okay.
How it settles on your skin, it is very, very attractive. Actually, personally, me, I love the base notes.
Okay.
The heavy notes.
Yes.
So when I am choosing a scent, normally I don't buy it immediately.
Yeah.
I will just go to the counter, they will spray me, and then I will go back to the office, do my one. Then after the end of the day, I smell it. If I still like it, because scents, fragrances are always changing. If I still love it, then I will go and purchase it.
So there's something good you've really said.
Yeah.
So when purchasing, usiekewe kwanza uke kwa such a hizi karatasi new itaje?
Tester strip.
Yes. Do you prefer iweke kwa tester tubes ama kwa your skin you smell it then you give your review after?
The funny thing is that how people's skins are very different.
Yes.
How this one will smell on your skin will be different from how it smell on your skin.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, your body chemistry, your sweat, it will, interact with the fragrance in a different way. That's why sometimes someone will spray it on their skin and then it will be a little bit musky. Other one, it will be a little bit sweet.
Okay.
So yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Are there scents that you recommend for high pressure or anxious situations?
Yes, as I've said, something like the lavender. Lavender is a very chilling note. So every time where you feel, you are under pressure, you are stressed out, I have this. Also, I think I've told you many times.
Yes.
I have a scent that is my sleeping scent.
Before we continue,
kindly
tell me at home, do you know any person who has a scent ya kulala? Atukifika home, you shower, apply lotion, that is gonna jipaka lotion, then apply a perfume. Because I've never had that. You are the first person I had that from.
People are different.
I was shocked.
There are those, especially ladies, they will light a candle. It will be rich with a specific kind of essential. For me, I am never comfortable with a candle at home, especially when I am sleeping. I won't be able to sleep.
Why? Unagopa?
Yes, naweza fanya kitu tu nyumba iwake moto.
Interesting.
So for me, I just go for the spray.
Yes.
So the lavender, also fragrances with mint. It has that chilling, cooling effect, relaxing ability to just relax yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's good you've said we've talked about that anxious situations. So I know we have different personalities. Your personality is very different from mine.
Yes.
Does that also affect the fragrance that we are going to choose?
Definitely, it will affect.
How?
I remember I noticed, for example, for me, me, I'm not an extrovert like you. The other day we were discussing our personalities.
Yes.
You said you are in the middle.
Yes, I'm an ambivert. Which you disagreed.
Yes, I think you are an extrovert.
I'm not, but
also based on your types of scent, I noticed that you like, fruity scents.
Yes.
For me, I came to notice that the people who are more, especially, let me start with the guys, men who are extroverted, they like the bold scents, the scents that are loud, just like themselves. Maybe like the Tom Fords or something like 9 p.m., that fruity clubbing scent.
That one I agree, because there's someone I know, a friend of mine, shout out to Ronald, ye upenda there's this scent 9 p.m.
Yeah.
Or,
it is just loud as you.
Yes,
Yeah.
9 p.m. There's 9 p.m. There's he recently tried Club de Nuit Intense, and he loved it.
Yeah. Actually, it's on the way. I ordered one. I had something like that, and then it got finished, but it's coming.
That one, we need to test it out. So that one, I agree with you. It really matters. It really matters.
For ladies, if a girl is extroverted, they will like the fruity ones, the extra sweet ones, the bright ones. That's just goes with their personalities.
Yeah.
As I've said, scents are linked to that part of the brain that handles your behavior, that handles your emotions. So you will smell a scent like, this represents me.
Okay.
Yes.
One thing I want the audience who is listening or watching me is they have their own scent identity.
Yes.
What are the key things mtu anafaa ku identify before getting their own scent, their signature scent?
I am not such a good advocate for a signature scent.
Really?
Yes, because like for me, when you are choosing a scent, I'd say their scents are made for different functions. They are made for different environments. They are made for different weather. So, for example, when I am going to the office, there are 2 offices, you know.
Yes.
The official office, I am going to use extremely professional scents like Bleu de Chanel. I am going to use a scent like maybe this ash. This is a clean scent. You want to smell clean. You want to smell professional. You want to smell fresh. So it is a very bright, clean scent.
So for you, for every occasion,
yes,
you have a scent that goes according to the weather.
Yes, according to the weather and so, according to the environment. Because you can be in the office and it is not that hot. It is cold. So you will want a scent that is professional but cuts across that cold weather. So you will go maybe now for something like something like this. This is tobacco and rum, a very powerful scent. But you will want also to go with something that is woody. If it's in a professional scent.
Yes.
Okay. I wouldn't advise for you to go with something like this. This is called Avant. It has the same DNA as 9 p.m., which is a fruity clubbing scent. You wouldn't want to smell this in an office.
Yes.
You wouldn't want to smell sexy in an office. You'll want to smell sexy when you are going on a date.
Yes.
With your significant other.
Yes.
Yeah. So
they
come with different. They come with different functions. It's just like your wardrobe.
Yes.
Okay. You wouldn't go to work with.
Yes. That's a good analogy.
With a t-shirt.
That's a good analogy.
You get it.
Yes.
Yeah. But there are those scents that they are made to be a little bit versatile. You can wear it in the cold, you can wear it in the hot weather, you can wear it in an environmental situation, a professional situation in the office, you can wear it in a wedding, you can wear it in a date with a significant other, but it won't be, it's not meant for that. It is just a jack of all trades, but a master of none.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you are a big advocate of people not having a signature scent. They should have a scent for every occasion, type of weather.
Yes, it's just, no, you can't be wearing the same clothes every other day.
By the
like Kimani tu anavanga tu t-shirt kutoka asubuhi hadi jioni. Arusi atavaa t-shirt, even in his wedding he'll wear a t-shirt. No, you will want to get a scent that is specifically meant for that special event. Okay,
that's nice. That's nice. On to something that I've heard most people complain about you. What to say, that you overspray. So I want us to talk about scent etiquette, Sasa.
Yes.
Is there such a thing as over wearing a scent?
Yes, based also on the type of notes. There are those heavy notes like the wood. You cannot overspray. You just do like for spray, something like
Earth. That's a beautiful scent.
earth is it is very woody, wood, saffron, fruity, dark fruit scents. So you wouldn't want to overspray. You just do like 4 sprays. If you go above that, you will be choking other people.
By 4 sprays, which areas are you spraying?
Again, also I'll go back. It will depend on the type of scent. Like for this one, you wouldn't want to do it on your clothes because
it's that strong.
It's that strong. It will never leave those clothes.
Hata imeshanifikia.
You can just smell it. So me, something like earth, I like doing it on my skin, where I can just go take a shower. I love that scent because tunasemanga you smell like a rich Arab prince.
Yes, ndo nimeget that same
feeling. Mwenye ako na pesa. It's a very luxurious scent.
It's giving Dubai vibes.
Dubai vibes, yes. But there are some people who don't like that Middle Eastern type.
Yes, there's one day I had applied wood for glory. And I noticed my neighbor Koma 3 alikuwa anakuwa choked. Because vile nilifika, akaanza tu kukohoa. Nikajua okay, enyewe wood is not for everyone. And talking about that, wood is not for everyone.
Yes, wood is not for everyone. Even me, when I started my fragrance journey, every person, they start with the fresh ones.
Yes.
Not so offending ones. But as your nose grows in this sense, you'll go to the taka woods, the tobacco.
Yes.
It's just like kama gari.
Yeah.
Unataka tu gari na katu poa. But as you get into cars, you are like, you want now the masculine ones.
Yes.
You'll be now more interested with the CC, the performance, the horsepower. Yes.
Interesting. What are some big mistakes people make when using fragrance in professional spaces, general places?
First, overspraying. There are scents that you are not allowed to overspray.
Example of those scents.
I've said like this one, you are not allowed. You can't do like 15 sprays of tobacco. You can't do like 15 sprays of wood.
Yes.
It will overpower people. It will begin to start choking people. You need to be you need to be mindful of other people. There are scents that you can do 15 sprays.
Example,
non-offensive.
Fresh scents, Evie, because I feel like fresh scents.
Fresh scents like the green one.
This one.
Yes, it is a very refreshing scent. This is a scent that I always say it smells, or it was intended to smell like a Sprite. It is a very, 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 very refreshing scent, especially in the high heat areas. There is that. You love it.
I remember the day you bought it.
Yeah.
I think there's a time you kept it in the fridge, right?
Yes.
Hey, it smells nice.
Yes. When you put a fragrance in the fridge, it helps it's called the oxidation process. The moment you buy a scent, especially I have several scents. There's the high budget ones, there are the low budget ones. The low budget ones, they are kind of cheap because the moment you buy a scent, companies, they give it time for oxidation.
Your name, there's an is it
maceration?
Yes.
This is a process whereby you just give it time, like a month, for oxidation to occur in that fragrance. The molecules, they come together.
Okay.
So it amplifies the performance.
Okay.
Yes. So I've just lost my thoughts.
My question was,
yes,
what are some of the big mistakes people make when using fragrance instead of overspraying?
Yes, overspraying. Number 2, just wearing the wrong perfume or fragrance in the wrong area. I don't like going maybe in a professional setting.
Yes.
I said I wouldn't want to smell sexy.
Oh, yes. True.
I like to just smell professional.
Yes.
When I am meeting my boss, my boss is highly sensitive with fragrances.
Yes.
So the moment I know I am going to be with her the whole day, I'll be mindful. I'll just, put a natural, easygoing scent. I remember one day I wasn't expecting that I will be with her.
Yeah.
So I put on one of my oud scents. And then I saw a call from her. She was like, "Where are you?" I said, "Where I am." She said, "Let's meet somewhere. We go to the office.
Yes.
We do some work." So we met. We were in the same car. And I was like crossing my fingers. Oh Lord, I know this is going to be a long ride. So every time she was just, taking handkerchiefs.
Oh, yes.
And she never told me, but I knew it was my scent.
You read the room.
I read the room. I read the room. Yeah. So be mindful with others. Wear the right perfumes in the right places.
But one thing I think most people, the main reason why most people overspray is because they become nose blind.
Yes.
Because that's one thing I've suffered from.
Yes, olfactory fatigue.
In a way, olfactory fatigue.
Fatigue. Yeah.
That's when you are nose blind.
Yes, whereby now your senses, the brain shuts that smell because it's too much.
So how do you come out of that? Because that's one thing I've suffered from. Like right now, I don't have the same collection I had because I found myself overspraying because I became nose blind.
Yeah, there are people who come to me like, "Yeah, Major, this scent that you advise it's not performing. I cannot smell myself." I'm like, "Okay, how many sprays did you do?" "I did like 15 sprays and still cannot smell
15.
Like everyone in the room can smell you." So I'm like, you know what? First chill. Just do the normal sprays. And if you do sprays maybe in somewhere that is close to your nose, your nose will automatically shut that scent.
Yes.
So you won't be smelly. People will be smelling you, but you will be smelling yourself.
Yes.
So I always advise, if you want to enjoy your scent, if you want to keep on, smelling yourself, just don't spray it close to your nose. Yeah. And also when you are buying, I always advocate people, whenever you buy a fragrance, just go to Fragrantica. That is a fragrance community website, app, whereby they go into in-depth analysis of that particular fragrance. They will tell you how the projection is, how the sillage is, how the performance is. So the moment you buy it, you know what, this is a strong scent. So you'll be very cautious.
There's something you've said, and I want you to talk briefly about it. There's some terminologies used in fragrance world, not the company, but that
fragrance
that
community.
Universe. Yes, like you've said, there's sillage, there's longevity. Yes, that one.
Yeah.
So what is sillage? What's longevity? That one.
Fragrances, they perform in 3 levels. There is the sillage, as you've said. There is the projection, and there is the longevity. The longevity is primarily based on the concentration of the perfume or the fragrance. There's the EDT, there's the EDP, and then there's the extract version. The extract is like 40% and above. The EDP is like 15 to 20, and then the EDT is like 10 to 15. Okay, so the more the concentration, the longer the perfume will smell.
Yes.
Okay, it may not project, and I will go shorter in the projection, and the sillage, it may not project, it may not linger in the air as much, but it will stay on you, it will stick on you. When someone hugs you, even after 8 hours, they can smell you. Okay?
I want that. I want that.
Yeah. Then there is a projection. The projection is how far does the scent go. The moment you spray, someone can smell you from like mile away.
Yes, that's you. Every time I come to the studio,
Yeah.
I can smell if you are around or not.
Yeah.
Because
people, I
yes,
get that a lot of the time.
all the time.
And then the CRG is how long will the scent, stay in the air. That's just based on the molecules of the notes, how it's made.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Now, since I see you came with a lot of fragrances.
Yeah, my favorites.
Okay, ni vizuri umesema. So hapa, which is your least favorite from this collection?
My least favorite.
Yes.
When I buy perfume, I just don't buy for the sake of buying it.
Why do you buy?
And I don't blind buy it. Okay. I put a lot of time trying to understand that fragrance. I listen to a lot of reviews. So I have more than 100 perfumes. I can say
100.
Yes.
How many are empty out of the 100? Are we talking about the bottles? Bottles that have perfumes, they are 100.
There are some that are empty. Maybe like 95% of them, they have perfumes.
Oh my God, 95 is a lot. 95 is a lot.
But I take time. I take time to know if this is a good scent.
Okay.
So there are very few scents that actually I was like, I don't think I'm going to repurchase this. One of them is this brown one.
This one?
Yes, it's a chocolate. By the way,
brown choco.
Yes, chocolate is one of my favorite notes. Chocolate, vanilla, iris, and bergamot. So the moment I saw it, brown choco, how it was advertised, I was like, what? I have to buy it. So when I bought it, it's true. It's a very realistic smell of chocolate, but it is too gourmand. Like, I don't think like I can walk around smelling like that realistic chocolate.
Really?
Yeah. It's more of, it's not even a perfume. Like, it's just straight up chocolate.
Exactly. I can't.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Just smell like a chocolate. I think that's the only one that I wasn't.
So such a scent, unaweza advise nani achukue?
Yeah?
Such a scent. Because this one, to be really honest, if I got into a meeting and someone is smelling like this, I wouldn't take you that serious.
Yes, you'll be smelling like a snack.
Hey, bana. You smell like a wafer.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But this, I don't think, some scents, they weren't created to be worn. It was just an artistic creation. Like, you know what? We can create a realistic smell of chocolate, or there's another one that they did. It's one of the most disgusting smells. It's blood, semen, and sweat combined.
Smelling like, or they've used those things?
No, definitely they've not used those things. But they've in the lab, they've recreated that smell. So it is not meant to be worn. It is just, what? I own a fragrance that smells like blood and semen and sweat.
Like, surely.
So this one is like, I own a fragrance that smells like chocolate, though I can't wear it.
But come to think of it, such a scent, I think naweza itumia maybe when going out with my friends, sijui malineza, but I think the scent I can use.
Yeah.
It's kind of...
Yes, yeah. But for me, let me tell you my favorite. My favorite are, I like sweet scents. I like scents that are boozy. They have that cognac kind of scent. Like Royal Blend.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. That one is one of the best dupes of Angel Share.
Angel Share.
Yeah, it is a very, inakaa tu kama whiskey. It is a very cozy, sweet scent. It smells like, a bottle of whiskey mixed with cinnamon and vanilla. So I love this scent.
My people, wenye hatuwezi fikia Angel Share, I think we can also get Camera. Camera has similar notes.
Yes, but Camera is more of I remember, as I've said, since
They invoke memories.
a memory. I
Yes.
remember there's a day I was so broke,
Mm.
and camera was like one of my bucket lists. So the moment I got that scent, I was like, yo, that smells good. And then I got this one. This one is an upgrade to camera.
So between this and camera, which one is better?
Definitely this one. This one is, first of all, it's an extrait. Extrait.
Extrait.
In terms of the concentration.
Okay.
Kama umeandika hapo hivi.
But it smells nice.
Yes, it's 40% oil. So that's a very high concentration.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I love this scent. It brings me compliments. If I can go to one of my most complimented scents, this one will be like my top 5.
Ah, nice. Now, you've said that different perfumes are supposed to be worn during different times of the year and different time of the occasions.
Yes.
So I want you to break it down and you give us suggestions.
Yeah.
Seme, it's a cold season, you're going to the office. Okay. What are some of the perfumes you're supposed to apply?
Okay, so let me start with the office.
Yes.
Let me start with the hot weather. The hot weather, I did. Okay, you know what? So also it goes also with the price.
Yes, please.
Let me go with scents that are under 10,000 shillings.
Hey, 10,000. We can't do 5, at least 5, or let's say 10 and below.
10, yeah, 10 and below. I'm not sticking like 10 on.
Oh, okay.
10 and below.
Yes.
Okay. For the hot weather, I'll go for the velvet one.
This one.
Yes.
Prince of Arabia.
Yes, that's a very fresh scent. It has that apple note. It has bergamot. It's a very refreshing, sweet scent. Okay. Another scent that I'll advocate for a freshie, for an office hot weather, is this one here.
This one?
No, the other one. Yes. It's called
Emir.
That's the company.
Cedrat Essence.
It's a good dupe of Cedrat Boise, which is also a dupe of Creed Aventus, my favorite.
You love Creed Aventus. I think you own one.
I own one.
Yes.
And over the last couple of years, it has grown to be very expensive. Lately, I saw it retails at 65,000.
Interesting.
And when I bought it, I bought it for
33,000.
35,000. And so it was supposed to be my wedding scent.
Okay.
It is very special to me. It is very dear to me.
Creed Aventus is nice.
But just to encourage people out there, there are scents that try to mimic or try to produce scents that are inspired. Something like Club de Nuit.
Yes, Club de Nuit.
It is like 95% similar to Creed Aventus. And I always say, never allow your pocket to, stop you from smelling.
Yes. Also, recently I smelled 9 p.m. Rebel, and it almost smells like Club de Nuit. But sasa, you can't compare. Yeah. Club de Nuit iko juu compared to Rebel.
It is subjective. Yeah, but I love Club de Nuit. And let me tell you, that scent Club de Nuit and this one has gotten me more compliments than Creed Aventus.
Wow.
So, yeah, you can smell really good at an affordable price. So we've said about office. Maybe if you are going on a date. I remember one day, just a few months ago, I think I was sharing it with you. I went on a date with someone who was taking her to the movies. And my love for scents, oh my goodness. So I entered the mall.
Yeah.
So mimi nimeona shop ya scents.
Yes.
So nimesahau story za movie. So I went there, I started having conversation with the person, selling.
Yes.
30 minutes. The girl was outside. I was like,
oh my God.
So your movie actually niliona kama nimekasirikiwa, but I love scents. So for date, I'll go with something like this one.
Okay.
This one has that chestnut type of smell. It's very sweet. Ladies love this. If you really want to get compliments from ladies,
yes,
get this. This is a dupe of Stronger With You Intensely.
Stronger With You smells amazing.
Yes.
Hey,
yes.
I can't wait to own it.
This one I got just the other day, and it smells like 90 to 95%. Another good scent for the days I've said this one is very cozy, it's very sweet. Ghost Spectra, it smells like
the latest addition to the collection.
My latest addition. I love this scent. It is a dupe for a perfume called Nishani Ani. It smells like a biscuit just dipped in, caramel. It smells really, really amazing. So yeah, there are scents. Those ones are the ones that I use for the date. If I'm going to the gym or I'm going to be very active, I use ash.
Interesting. Interesting. That's very nice. So as we bring this awesome, eligible conversation to a close,
yes,
what's your key advice to someone who wants to start this journey? I'm joining the journey soon. I'm only waiting for my pocket to be okay so that I can get some good perfumes to last me. But what's your key advice to someone who is looking to start that journey or smelling nice scents, having their own collection, even if it's 5 cents?
You don't really need to start on a high. As I've said, I was getting compliments when I was buying 100 shillings.
Yes.
You get me. Just that you need to keep on, reapplying it, and it doesn't have that much character, but it will smell good.
Yeah.
90%, not even 90, like 99% of people won't know if this is a 5,000, and they won't even be able to differentiate with a scent that is 65,000.
Yes.
So as long as you smell good, you are good to go. So don't allow, your pocket to, be a dictator of how you are going to smell. And number 2, the moment you go and buy a scent, first of all, buy it for yourself.
Okay.
Yes, I know there are scents that are, mass appealing, complimenting, getting.
Yes.
But buy a scent that, invokes some memory. As I've said, I love Brut. It's an oldie, but I love it because it reminds me of my dad.
Yes.
Okay. There's a young lady whose mother had cancer, and when she was sick, the mother used to plant eucalyptus. So when she passed, that memory of eucalyptus stuck. So every time she looks for a scent, she has to buy
a eucalyptus scent.
Yes, a eucalyptus scent. So something that, invokes a memory, something that you love, enjoy. Me, I do not care how many people come to me complaining about my wood. Me, I love my wood. Kama kona shida na wood, hiyo ni shida yako. Me, I love my wood.
Wood for life.
Wood for life. I enjoy that scent. So just get something that you love.
Yeah.
And then the following purchase will be like, what, let me get a scent that, maybe my significant other loves, or my mom loves, my office loves.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. That's nice.
Yes.
Again, thank you so much for honoring my invite and coming. I truly don't take it for granted.
Yeah.
May God bless you, kabisa, in everything that you're doing, even for your upcoming books.
Thank you so much.
I pray for only success.
Yes.
Even uki-release, just let me know. Yes. I can't wait to read them.
Yes.
And finally, I know this is one thing I tell you all the time. You are one person when unafaa kunafanya consultation when it comes to scents. So I want you to plug yourself. Give us your social media handles, just in case anyone has a question or wants to purchase, they can reach out to you. What's your social media handles?
My social media handles are at Major Simon, Instagram, TikTok, Simon Major, Facebook Simon Major.
Okay.
And I am really excited that now Kenyans are beginning to embrace.
Yes.
Long time ago, people were not interested. You so long in the morning, you've showered, we are okay. But at least right now, people are embracing scents.
Yes.
I see people also coming with their own companies.
Yes.
Like you, I am so excited, and I'm very proud of where we've come from
Yes.
as a country.
And tunaenda far sana when it
Yeah.
comes to sense.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you have any questions concerning sense, be sure to reach out to Simon Major. His social handles, you're going to see them on the screen. And once again, thank you so much for tuning in to Become Eligible podcast. Once again, if you want to reach out to us, we are on Instagram and TikTok at Become Eligible podcast. And my personal social media handle is at Kimani Source. Just in case you have any comment, any feedback, be sure to WhatsApp us on our number, which is 0700573437. Yes, that's our number. And we are also on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, any place you get your podcast from, we are there. Thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, become eligible each and every time. Thank you so much. Adios. Peace.
Adios.
From the mic to the street, yeah, we bring the heat. It's your time to speak, or yeah, take a seat. Become eligible. Become eligible. Hey.